Okay, let's talk about the wheel bowl. You have this big bowl here called the wheel bowl. It's like one big bowl of cereal. Okay. Right here you have the rim. And I usually tell all the students it's like the rim of the car. That's how you can remember that. So now we have the rim, the bowl, the crown. Just like the Miss America crown, top of your head. And we put the ball here when we're not playing. We have the wheel head. I tell people that's what my husband is, a wheel head. We have the wheel head. We have the numbers. These are the separators that separate from one number to the next. Or you can call it the frets. The track, where the ball goes around the track. I usually tell the students like the railroad track. Okay, I'm going to explain to you about every area of the roulette table. This is the backboard. And a lot of times the check racker will stand right here. This area is the hook. We have the paddle and the drop box where all your currency and pit documents go. The tote box, some people call it the tip box. This area here is the inside corner, outside corner, and the wheel head seat. Now you see different color roulette checks here. Usually we have 7 colors. Each color represents a different player, because if everyone had the same color, there would be a problem. So one person would have green, blue, yellow, gold, baby blue, orange, and gray. We're going to go over the checks. We have a dollar check, which is white. Each one is worth $1. The whole stack of checks is worth $20. The next color we have is red. Each red check is worth $5. The entire stack is worth $100. Green. Each green check represents $25. A stack of green checks is worth $500. The next color up is black. Each check is worth $100 and the stack is worth $2,000. The next color is purple. Each check is worth $500 and a stack of purple is worth $10,000. We have the orange checks, which the customers call them pumpkins. They're worth $1,000 per check and $20,000 for a stack of 20. Gray is worth $5,000 for each check and a total of $100,000 for each stack. Also on the roulette game, you may have 50-cent pieces. It depends on the game that you're playing, the amount that's on the layout. The $5,000 check and the orange checks are larger in diameter than all the other checks. By the way, the pink checks, you may have them on your roulette game. Each stack is worth $50 and all the stacks come in 20. This is worth $2.50, and the stack is worth $50. We have the lammer drawer here and the lammer rack. So when a customer comes to play, you will put the lammers inside of the lammer rack. For instance, if someone comes up and they want to play 50-cent checks, you will use the $10 lammer. Someone comes up and they want to play dollar checks, you will use the 20, and I will explain. The $100 lammer, the $500 lammer, and the $2,000 lammer. So if the person is on a $3 game and they're playing 50-cent checks, some casinos still play that amount, then you would use the red lammer, which is 10. So that's saying that this particular stack is worth $10. There's 22 a stack. Each individual check is worth 50 cents. So if I break it down to you, that's 50 cents, that's $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the camera person knows that this person is playing 50-cent checks and that one stack comes into 20 is equal $10. If another person comes up and they want to play dollars, then you as a dealer will pull out the blue lammer, which is 20. And you would place it in the rack like so. This represents that this person are playing dollar checks, and before, when I was talking about the 50-cent checks, this person is playing 50 cents. So this represents that one stack is worth $20. Each check is worth $1, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So your supervisor and the camera person would know that this particular person is playing dollars and this person is playing 50 cents. The next lammer is 100, and that person is playing $5 checks. So each stack is worth $100. I'll break it down for you. So that's 25, 50, 75, 100. So there we have it. $100, the $100 lammer is $5 checks. The $20 lammer is $20 checks. And the $10 lammer are 50 cents. The next one we have 500. The dealer would place the lammer inside the lammer rack, and each check is worth $25, and a stack of checks are worth 500. Someone comes up and they want to play $100 checks on the layout. We'll place it here. And each stack is worth $2,000. So I'll break it down to you. That's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. So the average person is walking around and looking at the game. They think that everyone's playing dollars. But the only way that you as a dealer would know how much everyone is playing is by looking at the lammer. So when we talk about buy-ins, I'm going to let you know the first thing you'll do is pull out the lammer rack and you'll lay it on the rim like so.